What's up, Knights of X? I hope you guys are as excited as I am because tomorrow we are finally unlocking Dark Side Vision Ray. And guys, I am so excited for this character. I don't think I've been this excited for a character since Darth Bane. She's amplifying my favorite team in the game, which is Kylo Ren, First Order, which is going to be so fun now to use. She's going to completely ramp up their damage, their survivability, give them even more support. I'm super excited for this character. Going to be doing a bunch of testing in Squad Arena and different game modes for you guys. But today, I kind of want to break down my recommendations for her modding as well as her Omicron Priority. As you guys may know or already are aware, Omicrons are an extremely difficult resource to get in this game. And you got to be very conservative and apply them where you really need them. So today, we're going to break down what the Omicrons do, the priority order in which you apply them, and my final recommendation of how many you should apply in this character if I were you guys. So we're going to first get into the modding for Darkside Ray. So let's get into it. To start out with the modding for Ray, guys, I'm going to be recommending an offense set as well as a health set. Ray is listed as an attacker, so you're going to definitely want to mod her for some damage. I've listed out my recommendations for what you want to kind of reach with her speed, her offense, and her health. First thing is, guys, I'm going to be recommending over 300 speed at least on Ray. It shouldn't be that difficult to achieve. She's pretty much going to be gaining a ton of speed in her unique. If it's listed that she's going to be gaining 50% speed when a debuff is applied on her. So she's going to be lightning fast, guys. That's an incredible stat to have. So you don't have to worry about giving her a speed set or anything like that. I think she's going to have a lot of built-in speed to her kit. But I do think that for offense, you're going to want to go for at least over 10k. Shouldn't be that difficult to achieve with an offense set. You pretty much get your offense square, your offense cross, and then obviously you can swap between an offense or a critical damage triangle. It shouldn't be too hard to hit. And then also I'm going to be recommending trying to get her to at least over 90k health, guys. She also has a clause in her kit. If all allies are first order, she's going to be gaining an extra 100% max health. So you kind of want to stack that up with her other max health stats. Try to get her to as much max health as you can. Really going to amplify her overall tankiness. So that is going to be my recommendations for her mod, guys. Obviously, we're going to find out more with the meta with if you want to make her lightning fast or if you want to make her lightning tanky. But I do think that this is going to be the best way to mod her because she has a ton of physical damage in her kit with her abilities. And if she takes out an enemy that killed one of your teammates, she's going to revive your teammates. So I think it's important to mod her for offense so she can get enough damage to get those revives off. I think that's very important. So that's going to be my recommendation for the modding, guys. We're now going to get into the Omicrons and what they actually do for the team. The first Omicron on Ray is pretty strong, guys, and it's going to be her second special, Malevolent Lineage, and it reads, the shock on the AoE can't be dispelled or resisted. Enemies defeated by this ability can't be revived. That's actually really important. Remove 100% turn meter from all characters. Enemies with bonus protection, protection up, or shield up reduce their max health or max protection by 20%. Excludes Galactic Legends and Raid bosses, but that's totally balanced. That's fine. For the rest of the encounter, if there's any version of Kylo Ren in the allied leader slot, all First Order allies recover 50% health or protection and gain speed up. Guys, this is a very strong ability. This pretty much prevents you, or it doesn't. The unresistible shock does not mean you have to mod her for potency, so that completely negates having to change your mods around for potency. So this is a really strong ability. You're landing an irresistible shock, removing turn meter, making them less tanky, and for Grand Arena, which I like, you're going to be recovering health and protection and gaining speed up. So Kylo's biggest problem in Grand Arena is his banner recovery and his protection. You can't recover protection, so that means the banners are going to be trash. If you notice a lot of the battles against Leia or even Lord Vader, it's only Supreme Leader Kylo Ren standing, so the banners are terrible. With this, guys, being able to use this on offense and get those health and protection back is going to be crucial in some matchups and for banner recovery. So this one's a very strong ability, and I do really like it in her kit. That's the first Omicron. The second Omicron is don't be afraid of who you are. And this one reads, all other First Order allies with Retaliate recover protection at the end of the turn equal to 100% of the damage they received. That's a strong mechanic, guys. That means whatever damage they take, they're going to recover at the end of their turn in protection. So keep that in mind. First Order allies with advantage ignore taunt effects on their turn. If they Ally in the leader slot is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Whenever he enters aggressive stance, the cooldown of Malevolent Lineage is reset. The most important thing about this Omicron is this line right here. First Order allies with advantage ignore taunt effects on their turn. Guys, that changes so many different matchups you don't even realize. For Kenobi, you're able to stun Cat right off the bat instead of having to deal with their General Kenobi. Massive. A Jabba team, you can now ignore Chrysanthemum and target Leia immediately. Massive. Lord Vader, you can go ahead and stun someone else instead of Royal Guard. Huge. Leia matchup, you can ignore Old Ben's taunt or anything. Massive. I just think this ability is so crucial. Also, for Rey, if you have to deal with an Exile Ezra, he's got that resilient defense, you're able to ignore those taunt effects. Very strong, guys. This one is going to be extremely important. This one's probably more important for offense, but it's just insane. And you're going to be getting a cooldown reset when Kylo uses his ult. So that, again, is very, very good. I think this one's a very important one, guys. Highly recommend you guys use it as well. And then the third one is In Our Nature. And this one states that in Grand Arena, while Rey is untargetable from this ability, First Order allies can't be defeated. While an enemy is less than full health, they can't recover protection. Whenever a First Order ally is inflicted with the debuff, they lose 1% turn meter once per turn and gain 1% offense stacking until the end of the encounter. Guys, this one's insane. This one's very good. Your team can't be defeated until all of the enemy team takes their turn. This is crazy strong. I really, really think this is going to be very important. And you're going to have unlimited ramping offense until the end of the encounter. So your damage is just going to spike even more. It's actually insane. This is such a strong mechanic and ability. Really, really looking forward to trying it out. And it's going to be pretty much needed, honestly. So those are her Omicrons, guys. We're now going to get into my recommendations for the Omicron Priority and see what you guys should do. Alright, guys, we're going to get into the Omicron Priority list, and this is going to be based off my opinion, guys, and the one that I'm going to be recommending first is In Our Nature. Guys, I think this one is going to be so strong for both offense and defense. Making sure your team doesn't die before the enemy team takes a turn. It's pretty much a huge survivability tool that can be useful in very crazy situations, and this is giving you unlimited, absolutely no cap, ramping offense until the end of the battle. That is massive, guys. It's so strong. I really think this one's going to be your #1 priority and almost an essential for Rey. Which leaves us to #2, guys, and this one is also going to be just so important. It's going to be don't be afraid of who you are. Being able to ignore taunt with advantage is massive, guys. I've already listed in the beginning of the video with how many different teams and strategies you can, use against with Darkside Rey, being able to ignore all those taunt abilities on Cat, Chrysanthemum, and everybody. This one is just so important, guys, and I really recommend it. I think it's #2 on her list. And that means that #3, guys, is going to be her special ability, and that by no means it's bad. I just think compared to the other two, this one is clearly third. The Unresistible Shock is amazing. Removing turn meter is amazing. And the Health and Protection Recovery is also amazing. It's just more of a luxury compared to the other two. So that's why I'm putting it in third place, guys. But if you guys are like, hey, what should I do on day one? Vexitron's recommendation for Rey on day one is 1 and 2 are going to be absolutely essential. You're never going to regret it. If you're short on them and you don't know what to do, apply In Our Nature and don't be afraid of who you are on day one. You will not regret it. If you guys have the leeway and extra Omicrons, apply the third one. It's only going to help your experience in Grand Arena with Health and Protection Recovery. Really helpful, guys. But that's going to wrap up the video today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did I get this right? Did I get it wrong? List all your opinions. I really want to know what the community has to say about this. But guys, this is what I recommend. If you guys did enjoy this video, smash that like button. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.